When it comes to getting pregnant and staying pregnant, what you need is what I call your fertile ingredients. Because baking a baby is like baking a cake. We need an egg and sperm of good quality, that's your quality ingredients, that meat in the fallopian tubes, that's correct timing, and a uterine lining to act as a safe nest for your fertilised egg without collapsing. That's like a cake mould. In PCOS, we can have issues with each of these steps. The egg can be exposed to high levels of androgen hormones, that's testosterone, and insulin, and can therefore be of poor quality, not to mention the quality of your partner's sperm. You may not be ovulating, or more likely, you are ovulating at irregular times and you don't know when, so you can't time sex correctly. And your hormones, especially progesterone, are not at the right levels to hold your uterine lining in place long enough for your egg to burrow in, or to make it to 12 weeks when the fetus starts producing its own progesterone. The great news is that nothing here is irreversible, but it does require a professional to find out which parts of the process are not working correctly. They then, crucially, also need to know precisely how you can change your lifestyle to fix it. Then, if you need them, you will have many medical fertility treatments available to you to assist conception. If you've been trying to conceive without success, I can only imagine how hard this is for you. Most of us love being organised and in control. We love planning for the next step in our career, the next step in our lives. But fertility is the one thing that feels totally out of our control. Every month, you wait for those excruciating weeks, only to see a negative pregnancy test or feel the telltale signs of a period on its way. It feels like everyone around you is getting pregnant. This won't be accurate, but it feels like it. It feels exponentially unfair. Having PCOS and going through fertility challenges makes you feel like your body is broken, like your body is failing, that it doesn't know how to do its job correctly. In turn, this can affect your feelings of self-worth and make you feel less of a woman. But none of this is true. You aren't broken. Your body isn't failing you, and you're certainly no less of a woman. The messenger system, your hormones, that tells your body when to ovulate, has just gotten a little confused. But when you understand why your hormones become confused, i.e. the root cause, you can fix this and help them to communicate normally again. This is precisely what I want to share with you in this book. What's in this book? We will begin by exploring PCOS and the problems around it. Firstly, what PCOS is, why hormone imbalance can affect all three of your fertile ingredients, and what the most common causes of those are. Then, why just being told to lose weight to improve your fertility is useless advice. Then, the current fertility treatments, how they work, and the risks. Next, we'll cover off my 5-step plan to help you conceive. Step 1, how to find out which of your fertile ingredients isn't working for you at the moment. This is what we call the root cause. Then we'll focus on the most important factors to help you address that root cause, as follows. Secondly, how to optimize your diet for you. There is no single PCOS diet, and therefore there isn't a single list of foods you should and should not eat. Optimizing your diet involves understanding your root cause and how different foods affect that. Then, how to address stress. Stress can come in many forms, from psychological stress to overexercising, undersleeping, to just plain doing too much. Then we'll learn how to chart your cycle. You can only get pregnant about 4 to 6 days per cycle. Learn to use your body temperature and cervical fluid to ensure you're catching these precious days. And finally, how to use nutrients and herbs to improve your root cause. Then lastly, we'll do some troubleshooting. What to do if you're still not pregnant after 6 months to a year of doing everything in the 5-step plan. This includes issues such as endometriosis, genetics, and the male factor. Then once you do get pregnant, how to reduce your risk of PCOS-related pregnancy complications. And finally, if you're not looking to conceive right now, but want to in the future, or you want to check that everything is working correctly, which is also crucial for your health, then massive kudos to you, and I'll show you how to protect your fertility.